Heritage is not only the story of a nation, it is also the story of a family and the society. Today I would like to take you all in a fascinating journey to my native place. India is very famous for the fortress-like homes, and any function in one home in this land will be hosted with a guest strength of about 500 people. Originally, the Chettiads were settled in a place called Pumbuhar near Tanjore. It's a seaside area which is located at the end point of the Kaveri river. It is also the capital of the Chola kingdom. They were generally seafarers, and they had their business operations in different parts of the world, mainly in Singapore, Ceylon, Indonesia, etc. A tidal wave from the sea washed away Pumbuhar, and many families and houses were washed away. Being affected by the sea, the Chettiars wanted to shift themselves to a place away from sea and with less rainfall. The most important aspect of Chettinad is its architecture. Even centuries after the flood, still the buildings are constructed at about 4 to 5 feet above the ground level, at a safe distance from the one element that they fear the most, water. In the Chettinad house, if you see, the front entrance and the back door are perfectly aligned to give an uninterrupted view. And if you start walking from one end and the front entrance and reach the back door, you would have traveled the length of a street. And more interestingly, always the front entrance will be in one street and the back door will appear in the second street. Front entrance, they call the Mugapu in Tamil, and it has raised verandas, and this is the place for reception of the guests. And the main door will lead to the first house, which is the most artistic part of the house, having numerous pillars and at least 20 windows at a comfortable height. The next is the second house, which has an open courtyard and used for marriage purposes and other ceremonies. And it's obvious that being the innermost place in the house, it has to have some aeration. That's why it is left open. Otherwise it will be completely dark in such a big house. Also, in the side of the courtyards will have different rooms allotted for different families. And this is the place where the food is served for the guests. Even the small elements in the house, for example the bulb, the roof detailing and the doorknob, have unique detailing. In olden days, palaces were created by the kings with the help of the people's tax and the government's revenue. But these houses were created by the individual who travelled abroad across rough seas and settled there for working, leaving their family in India. And these houses were built by the great men who had not just vision for the next generation, they had a great vision for about 8 to 10 generations. I am really proud to be a part of it, but there is one thing which I don't like about it. That is the marriages that happen here. They're always intra-community, it will be within the community. When the globalization is happening everywhere around us, why not a product in this community be served elsewhere? And some of my cliques of my ancestral home, this was built 100 years ago by my great-great-great-grandfather. This is the front entrance. This is the courtyard. This is the raised veranda and the backyard that I was talking about. Thank you all.